of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tennessee Titans versus Mitchell Trubisky and the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry for Raheem Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Play action. It's Trubisky. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Titans take over.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. He'll have a first down past the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Trubisky taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from...
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Jackson.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
14.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll get this complete to Charlie Werner. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Samuel bringing in the slant. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. He's trying to parlay that great performance last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2, into a great performance in Week 3.
And the way he was able to do it last week, he started off doing it again this week. energy. The way he comes off the line of scrimmage, attacks the defense, sets them back on their...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have moved out in front. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action with Trubisky. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play. And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On second down, Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Tackle made at the
exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And it's caught. And he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard
Derek.
line.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
6-yard line.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run the draw with Mostert. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
On the handoff.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
To Kendrick Bourne. A gain of
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
complete.
25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Evans on the tackle.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Back now in Nashville. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Colin, a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? The ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
San Francisco.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And just shedding him off there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
A 28-yard gain. And the 49er first down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. This is Mostert. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly... And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra...
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Niners, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.